My initial feeling on hearing that Britain was going to leave the European community was one of total surprise, I think. Back when we joined the European community, there was a referendum, and that was the first time I voted. And I voted to go into Europe because my feeling was if de Gaulle didn't want us in Europe, I wanted us to be in Europe. So, and you know, there's been pluses and minuses over the years. People have talked about the bad things that Europe's done for Britain, but I think overall it's been more of a positive thing for Britain to be part of the European community. So I think pulling out is, it made me feel a little bit like we're going it alone and it's not going to end well. Well, as far as how Brexit's affecting me personally, I'd say, you know, I've always liked the fact that I've got a European passport that enables me to go anywhere, whether I use it or not. But also I have a 15-year-old daughter who was born in the US, and I sort of saw Brexit as taking away the opportunity for her to ever have a European passport. So instead of being able to go anywhere in Europe to work one day, now she can still go to Britain maybe and get a job if she chooses to, but the rest of Europe is closed off to her. So, you know, it kind of makes me a little sad that she's not going to be able to do that. But who knows? Brexit might not even happen, so we'll see what happens. Since the result of Brexit, I haven't renewed my British passport. I'm now a US citizen, but my thought is that maybe if Scotland remains in Europe and they have a Scottish passport one day, my father was Scottish, so I'd be able to apply for a Scottish passport and thereby enable myself and my 15-year-old daughter to get a Scottish passport and a European passport at the same time. So that thought did occur to me. At the moment, you know, I'm a US passport holder, so I'm in no hurry to do anything about it, but you know, somewhere down the line, if Scotland were to remain in Europe and England pulled out, that's something I might think about. Well, sometimes in England we're very, you know, very much patriotic. We go on about England and the war, and you know, people are patriotic, and sometimes they see that as pulling away from Europe. And I guess especially outside London, people are more inclined to be sort of, you know, not so accepting of foreigners. So, you know, I think that attitude is worse than I thought. I think there's a sort of nationalistic feeling going on, and maybe some of these right-wing groups are going to take advantage of that, which we're seeing in other parts of Europe as well. So I think Britain is not immune to that kind of feeling. So I think it's potentially a dangerous path that we could go down. I just hope it doesn't happen. One word to sum up Brexit, how I feel, it's uncertainty.